all these people on YouTube keep talking about how much money they're making. I'm making this much money. Look how much money I'm making per week. I'm making this much money per. Okay, but how are you making that money? That makes no fucking sense. You're just talking about how much money you're making, but not actually saying how you're making it. What the fuck? So I am going to give my personal feedback on if I'm making money, how much money I'm making, and how that is happening. So to start off, I'm not a morning person. I am a night person. All of my energy is at nighttime. I have tried to wake up early and I just cannot do it. It just does not happen. So if you're like me, young entrepreneur, nighttime Uber driving is the best time to do it. I'm sure people make a fuck ton of money from like 6 to 11 a.m. probably, but fuck that shit. I don't get up that early. No. So, nighttime. Okay, but for lunchtime, I did a video a second ago on lunchtime. It sucks. You're just like doing this food for really cheap prices and it smells bad, and well, I think it does, and it just does not make good money because of all the traffic, and you're sitting in and you're just like, what the fuck, and it just takes forever, and they're not in the car with you, so they cannot witness that, yeah, there's like a slow ass truck in front of you and it's taking forever and you can't do anything about it. They can't witness this. They're sitting here thinking, oh, my Uber driver is just sitting there picking their fucking nose and just sitting there and taking their damn time. No, that's not true. Like, there's traffic, so and I can't get around it. So I do not like picking up orders when it's super busy because they don't understand that it takes longer, and then that could potentially affect your ratings. That's what I figured out so far. Another thing I figured out so far is if I'm doing daytime stuff, going like out like 15 minutes or more for a drive, it's probably worth it because number one, it's probably not surging. Number two, it's not busy. Number three, you get better gas mileage on your car when you're going long distances. Number four, that's probably the only person at asking for a ride at that time. So longer drives in the daytime they're okay. And you're probably going to make some good money because you're going on a longer distance drive, so it's going to be more money. But at nighttime, like between, I started at 9:30 and then it's 11 o'clock right now. I'm taking like an hour break to work on photography, and then I'm going to go back out until like 2 or 3. But at nighttime, I had a lot of rides between 9 and 11. I had a lot of rides. And they were short rides that did not cost that much. They were only like $3 to like $8 rides, maybe. But there was a lot of them, and they were very frequent. So let's say hypothetically that there's some kind of event is going on, or there's like all the bars are closing. Okay, the other night that was happening and all the bars are closing down, like, yeah, all these people and all these rides. And this is in Denton, Texas, by the way. Not in like a big city, it's a smaller city, but still a tourist city. And so I was really excited, and then I get these people who we drive like 30 minutes out, and then I drive 30 minutes back, and then I'm like, well, that's an hour of my time gone, and I only got paid like, how much was it? I don't even remember, so I'm not even gonna say, but it was not that much. And I'm just like, do you know how many rides I could have done? And I just missed the rush hour. I just missed this really important time because I was driving this one person all the way out in the boondicky nowhere and back, and didn't make like shit money. So if it's like, I feel like if you do a lot of rides at a busy time, you're more likely to make more money because you're taking advantage of that like rush hour while it's there. So don't accept rides that are like 15 minutes out because you're spending all that time with that one person to make a couple bucks, and then you're missing out on all these other potential rides that you could be having. So at least that's with my experience. It might not be the same for you depending on like who you are and where you live and how much experience you have and what you've been doing with Uber, but like so far, that is my experience that I have had. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a break and work on photography for a little bit because it's my other job, and then go back out and see if I can get some, like, a bunch of just small rides, because I feel like the frequency in that good period of time. And then maybe if it slows down again and it's like super slow, then I'll then probably accept rides that are like 15 minutes or longer at that point, because it's like, what else are you gonna do? So those are my tips so far. That's it. And if you, I guess, I don't know, I think I do some really cool stuff if people use my Uber code and my promotion code for Uber, and they do all that shenanigans. I do some really cool stuff. So just contact me somehow. Do it.